Welcome back, Guardians. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving, and if you guys didn't even celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you guys had a great day in general. Today, we're going to be taking a look at another Baby Yoda theory video. If you guys want to see more Baby Yoda theory videos and more Rise of Skywalker theory videos, here in the near future, I'm going to try and get out as many as I can before the movie, so stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and let's just dive right into the video. So, do you guys think that Baby Yoda will tie into Episode 9? Because I do. There's no coincidence that The Mandalorian dropped a month and a half before the final movie. There has to be a connection, and that is what we will be theorizing about today. In the first episode, we see Dr. Pershing wearing a Kamino badge on his jacket. It is said that Kamino has the best cloning facilities in the galaxy, once helping create the clone army for the Galactic Republic, but eventually production would stop after the Clone Wars. So what have they been up to all this time? Are they now under the control of the Empire, considering Palpatine was the one who placed the order for the army so many years ago? When Mando walks into the room to receive his bounty, he is greeted by stormtroopers, and when shown the Beskar steel, the Empire symbol is engraved into it. The bounty is clearly being solicited by the Empire, and with a possible Kamino cloner in the mix, it brings up many questions. After we find out Mando's target is a Baby Yoda, it begins to all come together. Is Baby Yoda a clone of Yoda himself, perhaps? Now, that is not a theory we're going to be covering today. I want to go into that deeper into another video. That way I don't kind of just smash everything into one. So let's continue on. It is important to note though that the Doctor is at least somewhat involved in the cloning process and is knowledgeable in biology. In episode 2, when Mando has a change of heart and goes back to save Baby Yoda, he overheard Dr. Pershing being told to extract the necessary materials from Baby Yoda. Now this is the clarification that I needed in order for this theory to be so strong. The Empire is clearly using Baby Yoda for an evil purpose. And who is the most evil character we know of? The Emperor himself, Lord Sidious. This fits perfectly in with the timeline, as the Mandalorian is set 5 years after Return of the Jedi and the supposed death of Palpatine. With the Rise of Skywalker being 35 years after and the return of Palpatine, there needs to be some major explanation as to how Palps is still living, and the Mandalorian seems to be doing just that. Like, I mean, come on man, you just got thrown down a reactor shaft on the Death Star, it then exploded, and you're still alive? That doesn't make any sense. But currently there is like no possible canon explanation to how he survived. Now let me repeat that canon explanation. There are many ways in Legends how he could have survived, like essence transfer, and there's a few others. But there is the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise, you know? That famous story, that famous scene in Revenge of the Sith, we all know what it is. So technically there is confirmation that there is some way to cheat death, as Darth Plagueis could do it. At least Palpatine said he could do it. He then told Anakin that he taught his apprentice everything he knew. We all know the story, but the funny thing is that Sidious actually was never taught how to cheat death by his master. And it is also stated in Legends that he was never able to figure out how to do it, well, at least the same way that Plagueis knew how. He specifically tells Vader that he can learn how to do it together. So he kind of baited him into that one. Plus 1 point for Palpatine there. Now the problem is that Disney is, they're pretty dumb. They won't even use or address that Plagueis is a huge character in the Skywalker story. I'm not going to go into Plagueis because I could literally rant for so long about how they screwed up. But we're not going to go into that. We're not going to go into that. Nonetheless, it seems that Baby Yoda is the key to the return of the Emperor. But how? We currently know that they are trying to extract something from his body, most likely the Midichlorians, considering the Midichlorian count of Yoda species extremely high, given the two examples that we have, being Yoda and Yaddle. We also know that their species can live up to 900 years old, and that they age extremely slow. Master Yoda began to teach Jedi around the age of 100, making him extremely knowledgeable and powerful at such a young age for his species, but an entire lifetime for others. We know the power of the light side of the Force allows you to live longer beyond that of a normal lifespan, and when using the dark side, it decreases. Yoda was said to have one of the highest midichlorian counts along with Anakin Skywalker, but even with the highest midichlorian count, Anakin aged the same as a normal human. So, there is something we are missing. Midichlorians aren't the key to prolonged life. They would increase your power with the Force, but not your lifespan, especially if you are so heavily influenced with the dark side of the Force, like Palpatine. Therefore, there is something else within Yoda's species that allows them to live for so long, and whatever that missing piece is the key to the resurrection of Darth Sidious. Well, that still doesn't explain how he didn't die in the first place though. Even if these magical Yoda cells prolonged his life, he would still have to be alive in order to use them, so who the hell really knows what's going on? We do have to remember that Sidious himself saw firsthand how powerful Yoda was, and maybe he did try and clone him to extract his cells. He ruled the galaxy and had access to... God, I cannot wait to have him back. But he could easily accomplish anything he wanted to. I do not think we will see Baby Yoda in The Rise of Skywalker, as it doesn't really make much sense to bring another character into an already crowded cast in the last movie of an entire saga. That is why they dropped The Mandalorian when they did, to give us some explanation, or possible explanation, on how Palpatine is still alive. Now, if this is all completely wrong and they just use Baby Yoda as a way to sell merch and it doesn't really connect to anything, it wouldn't really surprise me the way things have been done in the past. Yes, I'm looking at you, Last Jedi, but I really don't think that's the case. With Kathleen Kennedy stepping down, it does seem like things are getting a lot better. Like I said, I will be covering as many theory videos as I can before the movie comes out, so if you guys are interested in seeing those, hit the subscribe button. What do you guys think of this theory? Is Sidious extracting midichlorians or some type of magical Yoda cells from Baby Yoda? I think this is the most likely theory, as we have very solid evidence that the Empire wants to extract something from its body and doesn't really care if it's dead. I do think that we are going to get some sort of explanation. We kind of have to. I don't think they're going to send us into the movie blind without any sort of explanation as to why Palpatine is still alive. Also, if they do put something in The Mandalorian, that'll kind of drive people to get Disney Plus to see what's going on that will tie into the next movie. It's a good business idea when you think of it, and it's good for us Star Wars fans. You know, we get more story, we get more storytelling, we get more information, and I don't want to just go in blind with the idea of, oh, Palpatine's just immortal and he can do whatever he wants. So hopefully we do get a little bit of explanation in The Mandalorian and in the next few episodes. There's 3 more episodes before Rise of Skywalker drops, and then the season finale after that, and then season 2 later on. So we are going to get more Mandalorian, and hopefully it just ties in with the movies and the new movies and hopefully all the TV shows. So hopefully they just make a connected universe. That'd be really cool. So let me know down below in the comment section, guys, what did you think of this theory? If you think it's the best theory you've heard, this is so far one of my favorites, and I hope it comes true. And we will be doing more Baby Yoda and Star Wars theory videos in general, and just more nerd videos as well. So if you guys want to see that, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up if you did enjoy the video, as it always helps the channel continue to grow, guys. I thank you all for watching. I hope you guys are just continuing to have an amazing day, and we can just continue on with this journey, guys. I thank you for everything. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your night.